Hopped up in my bag, I found my lane, I ain't got time to be into it. Yeah, I ain't got time to be into it. Look, he wanna keep
Another episode of What's the Demo podcast. What's up, broski?
What's up, bro?
This episode 12, we got two special young ladies here today. Two special young ladies for different reasons. They special for different reasons. This young lady to my right, this Miss Bella Nooch. What's your Instagram name?
My Instagram is Real Bella Nooch.
Why you talking like that? Hey, so we got Bella Nooch. You could reach at Real Bella Nooch. This young lady is a remarkable young lady. She is an entrepreneur. She is a trapper. She is a model, and she is a product. What they call it when you model products and stuff like that.
Brand ambassador.
Brand ambassador. I like that better. Brand ambassador. I like the name of it. Got that pretty hair on the way and all that stuff. Bella, let me ask you a quick question about your business. Like, what's the most challenging thing you done ran into with the customers with your business? Because you do custom clothing, right? Custom clothing for females.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So my main challenge would probably be having to please everybody. You know, in life you cannot please everyone. So I just learned that, you know, along my route of what I do, everybody can't be pleased, and I'm fine with that. But other than that,
You got
I
a
don't have
lot of
no
rowdy
problem.
clients. And
I don't
they be
take
tweaking.
rowdy people anymore. I started off with rowdy people. I don't take rowdy people anymore.
What's the worst situation you've been in doing it?
Someone robbed me for my dresses.
No, they ain't rob. How they rob you?
Yeah, they had me drop off some dresses, and they told me if I called somebody to come get the dresses without the payment, they was gonna kill them. So hey, I went home. So now I don't drop off dresses.
Wow.
You gotta come in, you gotta pay me beforehand, or not make you nothing.
Wow.
Saved the life that day.
Yeah, you did, cause shit can happen. It could get real in here.
Wow.
And we got to my left, we got Miss Poetic Nene. She trapper / rapper / slash brand ambassador / some more. I met Miss Poetic Nene on Clubhouse. This is my Clubhouse brand.
Yes.
And she crazy. Nene a little crazy, man. Nene be getting into it with the girls on Clubhouse and be ready to pull up. Drop the low, little mama. Why they don't like you? What's be going on Clubhouse? You be getting into it with these people.
Well, you know, like Bella, even being a Instagram influencer and having everything going on that we got going on, people just don't like you for no reason. And I am a very loving person.
No reason. Is
It's
it no reason?
We get money, we look good. Like, why you don't want to be our friend? But you know, that's how people are.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
It's no reason not to like me. I don't take nobody
Tell
niggas from them. I don't.
You got
I don't
99
mess with your
problems, but a
money.
bitch ain't one.
Okay.
All right, so man, we had a long. It's been a minute since we dropped. When was the last time we dropped? We gotta check the 10 and the 8s.
About 2.5
Was it last year?
No, we dropped this shit.
Okay, cool. We dropped in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
It's been a lot going on since we dropped.
For sure, a whole lot.
My birthday passed.
Your birthday.
Another calendar.
Yeah.
A blassery.
Yeah, we don't celebrate.
I wanna the third Migo. Our man Miguel, he came down with the you dig.
Yeah.
Wow.
He came down with the you dig, and it fucked him up, changed his voice. Now he sound like Jadakiss through here. You know what I'm saying? Aha! He sound, but he back down, and we back down like smack then and now. I had a good week. I had a good trip. I had a good girls trip for my birthday. You know what I'm saying? We took all the girls to Miami, and we had some fun, man. Was in Live and did our shit. So, you know, I had a good birthday. I got my biggest present to my right. This my baby. So, long as we together, we cool. Every day is Christmas and New Year's and birthday.
Goals.
You know what I'm saying? Every day is Christmas, New Year's, and birthday. So I had a good week, you know. Spent a lot of money trying to get it back. Baby, how was your week? Tell us about it.
Sensational.
You play too much, man. Stop playing on this.
Hey, when they ask you to have that pat taste, no, I'm playing. My week was wonderful. I'm getting ready to move into a new location with my business.
Oh, clap it up for her. Clap it up. New business
Yes,
ventures. New
I'm
business
so
ventures.
excited to expand. I feel myself becoming bigger, and I'm just open to new things and exploring life more. I'm so excited about the week and the year in 2022, 2023 is all my years. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Mogul,
what up,
what's
bro?
going on?
Good
Tell
week,
us about
man.
it. Tell us about the week or the
Good
weeks,
week, man.
the couple weeks. What you been
It's
going
been
through?
cool. Been traveling with you. That was dope. Enjoyed Joe B-Day. Yeah, just getting some things done that I didn't really get done early in January that I wanted to. But it's been good. It's a good week. It's going to be a good big week. Yeah, I'm good. And how was your week?
My week was good. Work, school, work, school. Same old, same old.
Work, school. What you do? What you go to school for? Tell us about, because they don't know.
Yeah, I
we
don't know
you.
either. Yeah.
Don't act like we just talking to us. There's some
Yeah.
people out there talking to. Hey, Miguel, the screen went out too. But what was you saying?
I'm in school to be a medical assistant. I graduate June. I've been going to school for 2 years. Yeah.
All right, clap
So
it
it's
up for the
different.
medical accessory.
Yeah, so I should be in the hospital by June.
No, you
So now I'm
don't.
doing my intern and stuff, yeah.
They need them.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
That's beautiful.
We always congratulate new heights and new
For sure.
new stuff. Just go out.
Yeah, I already got you. All right, so we got some topics this week we want to discuss with y'all. Couple things. Political, personal, all type of shit. First topic we gonna holler about is Biden and his $30 million. I don't want to call it a sponsorship.
He giving
but
out crack pipes.
He giving out crack pipes.
He handing
giving
out crack
30
pipes.
million in crack pipes. So we gonna go to Bella. What's your
What are you going to
opinion
tell
on
Joe Byron right now? Nah, he dumb as hell. That shit's stupid as hell. You handing out crack pipes. You need to be handing out more stimulus checks if we want to be accurate about what you should be doing. Since he's became president and been in office, I ain't heard from this nigga, period. Who is the nigga? Who is Joe Byron?
Who is the nigga?
Because I don't know him. He ain't done nothing that has made me be like, oh, I like Joe Byron's opinion, or I don't like Joe Byron's opinion. He just doesn't do anything for me to like it.
Yeah.
And I seen something the other day about him calling someone a bitch ass, a waste of time or some shit like that in a press conference.
Yeah.
You're just here at this point. Like when are you gonna pass?
Oh.
That's not my president. I'm sticking to Trump. Trump.
Trump 2024.
At least he made
Trump
sure we
24.
was straight.
Bro, what's
Me-
your take? What's your take on this topic,
I feel like
bro?
the black community need to stop giving their vote for free. We getting prostituted and pandered, and it's like we give them we so loyal to the Democrats just because they felt like Trump offended them. I like my racism straight up. If the white racists like him, I like him because he was trying to put money in the pocket. A lot of people ate off a dude. You feel me? And they say it wasn't because of dude. They had the legislation already laid out, but it's under the term. Everybody claims what happens under
on
their
their time.
term.
On their time.
So under his watch, under Obama watch, I didn't get a dime. I know they let the gays in the military and they made equal rights for gays, but black people don't get anything. This is a special interest group. The Mexicans, they get what's theirs. They ask for what they want to get it. The gays get what's theirs. But when we give our votes up, because it was black women that put Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in office.
For sure.
When we give our votes up, we don't get nothing back. So that's
sure.
how I feel. I feel like at least Trump was entertaining, and at least he had a plan for black people, regardless if black people agree with the plan or not. Or at least they think he was trying to get reelected.
Right.
But I never seen other presidents even put up a plan for black people.
No, for sure. You good.
You
No,
feel me? I never seen nobody else even put up a plan for black people. So that's my take on it, man.
for sure.
I really don't even participate in politics. It's just I gotta to be aware is to be alive though.
Absolutely. How you feel about it?
I just feel like black people is just real ignorant to the politician world.
Yeah.
And certain stuff, like Str8Drop said, some of us just don't need to vote. If we don't know what's going on, just don't vote.
Yeah.
Just rather you not vote.
For sure. Nah, I agree. I mean, I don't really get too much into the politics. It really don't affect me until it hit my career.
Local politics.
Yeah, local politics is where you got to really put your energy in. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't give a fuck. Like I don't. I'm not even finna
But
respond.
I
to
just
this
feel like it's a smack in the face.
No,
of black
but
people.
it's a bunch of black shit.
I
all week has been a slap in the face.
I just see white folks laughing about this at the country club.
No, I'm with you, but I'm not even trying
I
to take
gave
us
him
there.
crack pipes.
But no, it's no.
I
But
gave him
I'm with you.
crack
But you
pipes.
talk shit has been happening in our face all week. The Joe Rogan shit. This nigga just literally skated on nigga for 26 times.
But you know what?
I think he racist.
I fuck with Joe Rogan though.
So do he get a pass to say nigga?
I feel like, look,
In
this
the
is the thing.
context that he
Look, this is his thing. This was his thing. He was saying, it ain't about giving a pass, cause ain't too many motherfuckers gonna whoop Joe Rogan ass. Like nigga, motherfuckers be like, you say nigga, I'm gonna whoop. Joe Rogan can fight. Joe Rogan been fighting since he was 12. I ain't saying can't nobody whoop his ass,
Right.
but he is a person. If you look at who he is as a person, and you look at, white people, first thing they say is my friends or whatever. But he got a point because he's had friends. He uses it in context. They just took a clip out of context. So what he be talking about was somebody else calling somebody nigga. But he don't like to say the N-word because that's weak as hell. When you say the N-word, you still saying nigga. You just doing nigga like. So he was saying this dude said nigger, and he said the ER, and he told the person this, and then he punched him in the face. He'd be telling stories. And this dude done did over 10 years, or I don't know how long he been on, but he been on for a long time. He been doing it for a long time, and so it's like over 10, 15 years of doing it, they done made a compilation of him talking about this word.
Yeah.
And it's just like, do he get a pass? Who is I'm to give anybody a pass? Yeah. I believe anybody can say anything they want as long as nobody punches them in the face. If you say something to offend somebody, and if you when they play the clip like that, it seems offensive. But if you hear the conversation, nobody would be offended, and nobody was offended. I seen a thing talking about Howard Stern though, dressing up in blackface and talking about nigger, and he was saying it ER, and he was making it a skit that Whoopi wrote the skit. Whoopi Goldberg wrote the skit, so it's okay for them to say. No. And they was having a man with a mustache and some dreads play Whoopi Goldberg. But Howard Stern cool because Howard Stern is a ooh.
Hey, another topic I saw on social media this week. Actress crying. She said, "I'm sorry for taking your man," and she seemed like she was dead ass serious. I want to hear from the women on that. How y'all feel about that?
She was
young lady?
the light skinned woman.
She was a light skinned woman. You can get more context.
Yeah, she was a light skinned woman, and she's an actress, and she was saying, "I'm sorry for taking dark skinned women's roles."
Yep.
First of all, not just the men, their roles in Hollywood, and that's about Hollywood and people preferring light skin over dark skin. Yep. And she was saying she's sorry for taking their men, so which means to me she feels like in some way she's kind of superior, and
she's
that
superior to
she's agreeing to the narrative that black men prefer light skinned women.
Right. So
how do y'all
what's
feel
your
about
take on that, Bella?
My opinion on that young old lady is, I personally am very confident. So even with my skin color, I feel like I have the most beautiful skin tone on earth that's possible to be on earth. So no woman of a lighter tone can cry to me and tell me, oh, I'm so sad for taking your man. You need to cry if I take your man. That's why you need to cry. I'm not worried about the old geezers mans that you've taken in the past. It's a whole new generation. I know Hollywood is still big on their skin color, but at the same time, the women of my color are pressing in. They're putting their foot in, and they're becoming more powerful. You're not going to lead us to the back. We're going to step in. We're going to get what we want in this society that we're in today. So all that crying she did was just a bunch of acting. Maybe she need a new role. I don't know what sis need, but maybe she need to retire. She probably need to retire. All that crying did nothing for me. I was laughing at her when I seen it. I said, Haki, get up off this screen. I didn't want to see her. She looked dumb. That's how I felt about it. You look dumb talking about you taking somebody's man or somebody's role. This is not 2002 anymore. This is 2022. If I want your role, I'm going to come take it.
All right.
I'm just saying, if I want your role, I'm going to come take it. Stink. I hope she see this. Stink.
Nene, what you think, man?
Okay, so when I watched, I thought she was dead serious. I thought she was really apologizing to us, like, and I kind of get why she feels that way, because a lot of people made it that way.
Yeah.
A lot of people made it that way. Like, a lot of us could be like, okay, like, okay, Bella, me and you would feel like we could take a bitch nigga. You feel me? We know we're beautiful. We know who we are. We know we talented. We got knowledge. But a lot of girls, other black women probably don't feel that way. So it's like I didn't see situations where men have told me I'm the only dark-skinned girl they talk to.
For sure.
And that'd be weird to me. Like,
Dumb.
what do you mean?
It's dumb.
And they think I'm supposed to take it as a compliment. I don't take that shit as no compliment. You telling me I'm pretty to be a black girl, or you choose me out of all the girls you wanted to date.
Right.
Like, that's weird as hell to me because
sure.
it is a lot of dark-skinned girls that look way better than light-skinned, funny-looking girls. They funny-looking to me. That's
sure.
just what
I'm not
I
gonna
feel.
sit here. We ain't gotta bash them, but we are
I
beautiful.
mean, I'm
We're
not
confident in
bashing
ourselves.
them, but
We're confident
so
in ourselves.
let's
That's all
talk
that matters.
about. So
Confidence is
since we
important.
got some confident women on the show, let's talk about some topics that I'm interested in. I want to know between men and women, who do you think brings the most to a relationship?
Brings the most?
It's just, I
Y'all
feel
just
like
open
that
forum. Y'all
question-
can act, and we ain't going in no order.
I feel like with
Between
that
men and women, who
question,
brings the most to relationships?
it depends on what area you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have
Overall.
emotional, you have mental, you got physical, you got financial. It's all different standpoints
For
in a
sure.
relationship.
I agree.
So women may be stronger in one field, and men may be stronger in another. You may have a partner that's more evolved emotionally and sexually, and could do show you things that you've never seen before.
Okay.
That may be them bringing more than what you were experiencing before. I don't think it's based off sex. It really, if you want to base things off sex, it goes down to what particular field you're describing. Now, if you had a particular field you're describing, then I would tell you, oh, this sex does this and this sex does this. But if we're not talking about particulars, it just depends on who's more evolved and who's less evolved when it comes to providing. Because providing, it starts at a root and then it spreads out like a tree. You got different areas that break down. And the person that's more evolved and wants to do more, it's not who does much, who wants to do more, who wants to relationship, who wants to make their partner feel this way, who wants their person to become a better person.
You heard that? You heard of that saying? The man's supposed to want the woman more than the woman wants the man.
I absolutely agree with that.
I don't believe
I
that.
agree with that.
That's what your conversation made me think about that. But
Yeah, I totally agree. I feel like
y'all think the men should want y'all more?
yes.
Why?
Because I feel like men float off easier than women do. Women will stay for a long time and just get themselves hurt until they go.
Really?
Men, once they ready to go, they ready to go. I'm finna go.
Really?
Bad bitch.
Now I feel like I want you to want me as much as I
want to be
you.
wanted.
I
yeah.
want to be wanted too.
I want to be wanted
Because
too.
if I feel like
For
you
sure.
don't want me, I don't want you.
Facts.
And and the vibe, like what I feel like, whatever you put into something is what you get out. So I want to be wanted. You want me. I want that vibe. That's what I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to being wanted. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But we skip to a whole nother question right quick. Let Nene answer
Yeah,
right
that's
quick.
down the line.
Wait, what we was talking about the first
But,
day?
But
between men and
who bring the most to relationships, men or women? Who do you think brings more to a relationship? Bella says
I would
she
have
feel like
to
it's
say-
a balance in some areas. What you
I
think?
would have to say men.
Why do you
But
think
I
men
feel
bring
like
more to a
because
relationship?
it depends on the situation. But I feel like men bring more, but we are the reason that more continues to come. We are the reason, we like the foundation of that shit. Like I feel like just for instance, if you dealing with a nigga with money, he could bring that money, but you're gonna need us to keep that shit coming. Or when your nigga gone, who gonna keep it coming? Who gonna help it? You feel me? Do you know what I'm saying?
I want you to.
You want to say more about it? Okay, so for instance,
Elaborate.
let me talk about my relationship. My man brought a lot more to the table than I ever did. This is my first time
This
being
in
with
every
somebody.
field?
This in every field, like emotional, physical, financially, everything. Like when y'all just said who more, I had a man that loved me more than I loved him. So sometimes that's very important because a lot of men don't love you more than you love them. So just for them to even love you a little bit more than they love them is a big thing. So once I had that, I really didn't know what to do with that. That was my first time being loved like that. So it took for him to go to jail for me to realize that, damn, don't nobody else love me like this nigga love me. He's getting out. He's gonna get out soon. But I had to go through that situation where that one person that loved me isn't here anymore to love me like he did for me to realize that. So what I mean when I say they bring more, like he bring more financially, but I'm the reason that shit's still going right now. I'm the reason you're finna get out. I'm the reason that stood on them lawyers, 40Ks, 50Ks, even though you started it. And emotional wise, financial wise, he showed he loved me more. Like I felt it. Like I never had love like that. So by me just saying that yourself, you should know it was love.
For sure.
All right.
But every man is not like that. So you don't find that like that.
For
So
sure.
when you find that, you gotta know how to be a woman.
You gotta stick beside that.
So
But we
before
gotta
y'all-
go through it.
Before y'all got to that point, like, how did it start in the beginning? Like, what is an ideal first date?
Well,
y'all.
Hold on, we ain't get our take on it.
We
Oh,
gonna have
y'all
a take
got
on that?
We gotta
y'all
take
need
on
to let
that
us
too.
talk.
Hell yeah, we do.
This
gotta
ain't
take
that
on
show.
Y'all gotta let us run it. Let us run
We
it.
gotta say all shit. We
I
not
was trying to give him a pass.
Yeah.
I was trying to. All right,
Go
cool. We
ahead,
gonna-
Str8.
ain't
Go-
no
Str8
pressure.
wanna
We
say
wasn't gonna
something.
do no
Go
pressure.
ahead.
I ain't think we was applying no pressure. Go ahead, bro.
I believe
Then I'll give you my
that
opinion.
an ideal relationship is like a yin yang, like the yin yang. Like everybody completes each other and makes each
Absolutely.
other whole.
Absolutely.
You know, I feel like women are the feminine energy and the spiritual and the emotional leaders in the relationship, and men are the protectors and the providers. And I hear some women say, well, what if I got something? Still, men are the providers. I'm not saying turn over all your money to him, but if you trust this to be the captain of your ship, you know he not finna steer you wrong. Now, if he does it, if he's saying, okay, we should put money in a Roth IRA, and you saying we should put it in NFTs, well, that's just something y'all gotta
Figure out.
Yeah, figure
Yeah,
out.
figure that out.
Who we gonna go with? Who's the captain of the financial intelligence ship?
Right.
But those are just certain ships, man. The financial ship is just one ship, and sometimes that gets put on whether or not you a man handling your business or not.
Right.
But like I was saying, some females got to check the Carfax because it's about the character of a man. You know what I'm saying? It's more about the character of a man than the bank account, because I could be down today and up tomorrow, you know. But I feel that in today's relationships with most of the new young girls, men do the most, because we is expected to take you out, we expected to do stuff, we expected to court you, we expected to put on a show, because the price, like I've been saying on the show before, the price of vagina is more than Dino.
For sure.
So
For sure.
I just feel like that's the way things go. But
Yeah.
really, you know,
On that, I think it's an equally yoked thing. I think it's one of the things where, like, what a woman could do for me, I can't do for me, or I wouldn't need a bitch. Like, I'd be like on some like emotional shit. Like, I need a woman to be empathetic and be like a nurturer. Like that nurturer shit, I can't nurture me. I'm built a certain way. Like, that's what you want to come home to on some nurturing shit. So for me,
that's what you
but
appreciate.
yeah, you appreciate that. So like, I feel like when you
I
do
be
some shit
snapping
like
and she
this,
be
like
come here, baby.
you just like y'all fit. Like shit gotta fit. You know what I'm saying? And you don't
Yeah.
fit alone. So like, I feel like, you know, it's an equally imbalanced thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my times in the relationship where I'm definitely carrying more of the weight, and you might have to hold me down when I'm sick or losing. I might have lost a loved one, not in my right mind, and might need a motherfucker around me, whatever the case may be. Like, I think that's when partnership comes in, and in all partnerships, they ain't 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't always like a LLC and a business and no shit like that. But first dates. Let's talk about first dates, man. What's your ideal first date?
That's a hard question because I have like 10 personalities and each person needs different needs.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna pass it over to you. I'm gonna let you go ahead so I can come gather my main person over here.
Well, me personally, I feel like first date should be strictly on y'all getting to know each other.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be too much giving out there. Like, I don't gotta tell you everything, but you know, just the basics.
What's the setting for a first date though? Like, where y'all going? What's the
Dinner
ideal
is
first
nice.
date?
Dinner.
I think the worst first date ever is a movie date.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, that's
I don't wanna sit
kitty
with
as
you in
What
the
the
fuck.
fuck is we
Right,
sitting
I
here
don't wanna
watching?
watch
We
this
can't get.
shit.
I can't get to know you at the movie.
Yeah.
Darcy
shit
said,
like-
you rubbing my knee.
Yeah.
I don't like club. I don't like clubs
Club
talking to
settings,
people
yeah.
in the club.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that
why
shit bad,
you?
too.
Why am here?
Hey, what's your name?
Yeah.
Shorty, what? Look, put
Spitting
your
and
number.
shit.
Put your number.
Yelling and shit.
Spitting and
Yeah,
shit.
so it should be
Yeah.
like personal one.
Okay, I'm
one-on-one.
ready.
You got it.
Go ahead.
You
Okay.
got 10 personalities though.
We're gonna speak
Which
to.
who is this?
Yeah,
We're
who's
speaking
it?
to Bella today.
All right, what's up, Bella?
Yeah, that's what we
What's
need.
your ideal first date?
So my setting first, I'm gonna just speak on settings first.
Alright,
So
cool.
initially, you know, when you get to know somebody, you don't want to just take them to Greece on the first date or Bali. You want to take them somewhere that's important to you, or like your favorite restaurant, somewhere that you like food there for. You know, like let's say somebody takes me out. I want you to take me somewhere that you know is the food is good there. the energy is good there. The music's good there. The workers there are polite. You know these people. You know, there's somewhere you
Good
go.
customer service.
Yeah, like you know this place. You know when I come here, I'm gonna have a good time. And you want to make sure I have a good time because you're trying to, at the end of the day, make sure that I'm pleased with meeting you and where you brought me. So the setting, you know, should be important. First off, it should be somewhere you're comfortable at. Of course, romantic, plenty of eye contact. There should be plenty. You should be looking me in the eyes. I should see your soul in your eyes. Like you should, I can feel everything when I look at you. It should be romantic, slight touches. You ain't gotta touch my butt or nothing, but just like a nice. If I put my hand on the table, rub my hand a little bit, you know, just like a little seduction, but not too much seduction. Just be seductive. Make me feel you. I want to feel your energy. I want to feel like you're radiating to me. And you're in your mind, you're telling me, like, I want this girl to be with me. This is my girl. You ain't ever got to say it. But, you know, energy is very powerful. I want your brain, I want your thoughts to be powerful enough that it transmits to me, and I feel your thoughts. I feel like this is how a first date should be. When you want somebody enough, they feel it. So, that's how I feel about first dates.
All right.
I agree.
How you feel? What's your first date?
She
Hit it on the
said
head,
that,
already.
yeah.
She did.
I did
Oh, yeah,
already.
you did.
I like her. I like your first date. You gonna take me out on the first date, baby?
Can we take
Take you out to dinner.
Yeah. Hey, but I just like good food. I like what I like.
Me and
So
the food got to be good.
So hold on. I ain't interrupt you. Pause, but baby. Hey, so I like good food. I like music too. So if I went out on a place where they had live band and some good food, and like you say, I'm a sucker for customer service. Something that the black community lacks in our business, and I still fuck with y'all. But there's some great customer service restaurants out there.
For sure.
You know. Anyway, but it got to be good food. I like live music. If we can have, and it don't even got to be live, but if the place got a good vibe, we need more places like that. That's why pandemic fucked shit up, but that's what I was looking for, man. It's just like investing in something during the pandemic is hard, but
No, for sure.
but that type of vibe, and what's most important to me is the connection, the energy, and the conversation.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, first date, same thing. I want a vibe. I want something that's not too loud where I can talk to you without having to ask you to repeat yourself. I definitely want something where the drinks are good, and you know, even if we eat, you know, some females don't want to eat in front of you, so you gotta like finger
That's
food
weak
them.
as hell
That's
anyway.
weak as hell. I don't
That's
like
weak
that
as
shit.
hell
Be
anyway. Yeah,
Some
I
females don't want
that.
to eat in front of you. That shit weird. But, just a good vibe, some good music. You know, we can have a conversation. That's it. You know, it ain't even gotta be too long, cause I'm a no in the first 20 minutes, so we ain't gotta be out longer than an hour or whatever.
Exactly.
But what if it's one of them nights and it's just a vibe, and like it's just a vibe and y'all connecting and y'all feeling that energy and y'all end up fucking on the first night? Do that disqualify them as like a relationship partner?
No.
No, no.
Fucking on the first night do not disqualify.
No.
They don't disqualify you?
I know people that's married today that fucked on the first night.
Yeah.
They energy, it's everything about
If
energy.
you
to
feeling
me.
it, you
Yeah.
feeling it. If
If
you
you
know,
feel it,
you
you
know.
feel it.
And if you grown, you
I'm
grown.
not
If you wanna
judging.
pop
I'm
that
not
pussy,
blaming. Pop that pussy,
that
Wait,
man.
pussy.
Mogul, do you
Pop that pussy.
believe in soulmates and
Yes.
things like that?
Yeah, I wish
I believe in it.
Yeah, I do.
I
you
feel
believe
like
in soul, man?
yes,
I do.
I feel like souls
I
connect,
do.
and I
Yes.
feel like
Yeah.
I feel like on Earth, I feel like we die. We don't really die. I feel like our spirits just come back into another form.
No, for sure.
So, in a lot
I
of
talk that
changes and a
shit.
lot of times, I feel like people rebirth into new bodies and new forms,
Yeah.
but they always run into the same spirits
Yeah.
on their
Yeah,
path.
yeah,
And
for
in,
sure.
in life, I feel like the path is a lesson. So you're gonna run into the same person. Are you gonna have the same issue, or you're gonna learn how to heal that issue and then move on and go to the next
Yeah, for
thing
sure.
that
I
you heal in your
angels
life?
watching over
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, for sure. No, I
I
agree.
got some
I
angels
agree.
watching over me.
So-
Watch out.
so
If
sex
you
can
beefing
happen-
with me, watch out for these angels. They gonna attack
You
you.
got
Right.
demons.
So sex can
I
happen
got
on
what?
They kill people. Angels ain't killing people like they killing real people.
Angels.
So
We do
sex on
not
the first
indulge
night
in violence.
is cool.
Fuck is you talking
If,
about?
if sex on the
Yeah.
first night happens, we can still rock.
sex is cool on the first
Alright,
night.
cool.
Fuck with
But
me.
what?
Not with everybody
What
though.
if y'all go?
Not with
No,
everybody.
I agree. But what if y'all
People
go
be
like on a,
nasty.
let's say y'all on y'all outside.
Damn, you just hit my blunt. You just hit my blunt.
Get out here this blunt. Hey, but what if you pick the
And
wrong
it's a
friend?
duck.
What you mean? Oh yeah, I know so much about picking the wrong friend.
Yeah.
I had some friends that
It's
thought she
okay.
picked the wrong friend, so she
Whoa.
went to the other friend, not a friend. You know what? That's
Oh, shout out to the friends.
Oh wow.
Shout out to my homie, he the goat.
Wait, so she went to a friend and it still ain't worked out?
Hey,
Nah,
hey,
she
hold
fucking
on,
up.
hold on.
She fucking up. It's okay to move on. Wait.
Watch this episode.
It's okay to move on, but you gotta make sure that the nigga you moving on to want your ass. Like, come on now.
Good soup.
Good soup.
Wait.
Hey, that's all.
Who we talking
I'm
about?
glad I got to drink Bella on the show.
You done?
Hey.
Man, leaving a friend is okay if that friend is your soulmate though. You gotta work it out.
If you feel like that dick gonna be your dick, you
Yeah.
gotta take it.
Yeah, but if it's not yours, baby, you just
The
look
dick
like.
wasn't hit it for you, it's hit it for me now. That's all that matters.
What? Oh, wait.
Alright, so.
Oh.
look.
Hey, no pun intended.
Hey,
Alright.
no pun intended. I'm
So-
just look.
We just talking
I don't
in
know what's
general.
going on.
Just
I'm
in general.
I'm just speaking on in
I
general.
guess.
In general.
If you done went to that nigga man and it still ain't working out, bitch, you need to do better.
You fighting demons and I'm not the
Yeah,
one.
you
it's
fight demons, baby. You gotta
not
get
me,
your
it's
shit
you.
Not
together.
the one, it's you.
It's
Like,
not me, it's
hey,
you.
Y'all
My
gotta know
name
what y'all
Benny.
doing out here now.
You are irritating.
My name Benny.
Hey, so
And
let's
you
say,
ain't in it.
moving on.
Moving forward to this,
Moving on,
yeah.
Nah,
man.
come on,
If
man.
you
You
in a
done picked the wrong
relationship-
friend and
If
shit.
you in a relationship,
Looking
I'm
like
gonna
a
go.
let's say
I'm
y'all,
gonna go.
let's say y'all got family or whatever. Like,
Uh-huh.
who gets served first? Other people or your man? Kids, your mama.
Am I
Who gets
first or
served
she
first?
first?
The man. Anybody
Let me go
first.
first.
It's
My
open
man
floor.
eat first. My man bought this fucking food. So he gonna get the first plate.
Talk your shit.
And my
bro.
man keeping it on the table.
Talk
I
your
agree.
shit.
Because
dog,
one thing
baby.
for certain and two things for sure. If y'all ain't about his food, don't ask for shit. But I'ma still feed y'all after I feed my
Who
man.
get that big piece of chicken?
He get the biggest, crispiest fried piece of chicken on the plate. You know what I'm saying?
You did.
Y'all get the little kitchen, the one with the little burnt part at the bottom.
Y'all get the
party
legs
wing.
and the
They get
thighs.
the party wings.
Yeah, it's
they
still-
get the
it's
legs
still
and the
crispy.
drums and the.
You just don't get the man that
Wing.
bought the food plate, okay?
Y'all wanna know what's so crazy about my sister? So I got two little kids, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I make me and my men plate first, but I serve it to the kids first. Do you get it? So I make our plates first,
You make them first.
but I
He
get the
don't
kids
it
their
first.
food first.
But he don't get it first.
He don't get it
Oh.
first, but I make it first. So like you know how you set your like how you
Okay.
making the plate?
Yeah,
I make his
yeah,
plate,
yeah,
I make
yeah.
mine, and I send them to the side, but I serve it to the kids first.
Okay, I got you.
But
And then you serve y'all place that
and
y'all
then we
already
eat,
made.
we go sit down and we go eat. So
Okay.
It'll just depends on how your household
I don't
is.
have kids yet, so I don't know how that really
yeah.
goes. You know.
Well, it
And then my
depends on
son,
it depends on what you
he-
believe too, cause you know I'm Christian and it's that your husband eat first, honey,
Yeah.
and I believe that.
I was raised by
I'm not
older
even
women.
married. I think older too. I think the old ways too.
They
And
were always my auntie.
your
she
man
was,
most definitely supposed to eat. He the
Yeah.
one buying it. He keeping you and your
if he
kids
don't buy, he
cool.
paying for this house. He gonna eat first, and he's been out all day.
Yeah, he
eats
provided.
to eat.
I think it's a
Mhm.
respect thing.
Yeah, it's
like
respect, yeah.
it's a thing that your grandmas and the other grandmas before you did, and they did it for generations. It's a respect thing, and it's a reason. It's wisdom in some of the ways of our grandmothers, and we don't want to just say, "Oh, them was the old days." They don't do it like that no more. You know, it's about the respect thing. The father is the quarterback. That's the captain of the ship. Even though the woman is the running back, and that's maybe a bad analogy, but sometimes the running back is more important than the quarterback.
For sure.
And you can't have one without having the other, and we make a complete team together.
Yeah.
So everybody just got to play their position. And I want to be that granddaddy that do enough where they leave legacies to, and they got me in the big house that I done paid for, on the big acres that I done paid for, and put a big picture of me bald headed in the foyer. Now I think I want me with dread. Now put young me with the fade.
The toxic you.
Nah, whatever. Which one? I don't give a fuck which one of them niggas you put up there. But put one of them niggas, put old me up there, and they talk about granddaddy Forte. You know what I'm saying? They talk about the great Forte. They tell stories about me back in the day. That's what I want. I want to leave a legacy for my family for years to come, and leave an impression and leave enough money where they thanking me for years to come.
Absolutely. No, that's hard. So my next question, more serious topic, because y'all has been playing all night. Why do men cheat and why do women cheat?
Oh,
That's I'm gonna start first because men are completely different from women. So I feel like men, and I've heard it several times. Men, they're like sports players. They don't cheat to hurt their girlfriend feelings. They don't cheat to hurt the person they with. They cheat for sport. So if they see something that look good and they got some homies that's like, oh, I like this bitch, or she look good, I'm finna hit her first. It's a sport. Whoever get her first, oh, I got it, tag her in. At the same time, they're in a relationship. They not thinking about their partner's feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the women are more sensitive to situations like that. Men, they don't look at that kind of stuff.
Why
like,
you start with the men? Why you ain't start with
Because
the
I'm a woman,
women?
I'm gonna start with my opposite sex. Thank you. Anyways, yeah. So men cheat for sport. They don't cheat to hurt nobody. They cheat for fun. Like this bitch, she available. Shit, I'm finna hit it if I can go get it. Yeah, I can pull up. What's up? Shit, hey, I'm here. But I feel like women don't cheat for fun at all. Women don't do that. Period. Like, who does that for fun? I feel like women cheat when they are prepared to exit, or they're not satisfied with what the person they have. But that's another problem with.
So you think women strategically cheat?
Like, break that down. What's your question?
You think women
Strategically,
strategically
yeah, that's
cheat?
what she
That means
said.
you cheating.
I
That
like
means
planning it
y'all
out, yeah.
planning
I
it.
feel like
She
women-
planning her exit interview.
well,
Oh, okay.
I feel like I'm not gonna lie. I feel like women. Only time women cheat is if they're unhappy and they're consistently asking their partner to do something. They're not trying to fix it.
for sport too.
Or
Yeah,
I don't
we
feel
do,
like I
for
don't
sure.
agree with that. Or they feel like they're ready to go. Or women plan to exit. They
You
try
talking
to,
about how you feel?
Let me talk. This is my opinion, right? I feel like if yeah, go ahead over there. I feel like if a woman is unhappy and her partner is not pleasing her and she's consistently asking for change and she's not receiving change, then she's going to plan and plot to exit.
Okay.
Women are a little more intelligent with, cheating.
With
They're not
cheating.
like men. Men will go meet a bitch today and be like, let's fuck tonight. Women will wait and they'll date and they'll consistently talk to this person to see what this person can provide, if they can replace the last person. And then they'll be like, okay, this is the person. I don't feel like women just cheat for sport.
Yeah, I kind of did, so let's talk about it.
You cheat for sport?
I cheated for sport.
Okay,
Not
you cheated. You
It's not an
cheated for
ongoing
sport.
thing,
You
situation.
cheated for sport.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Like
let
a
me
nigga. Some
explain.
females
Yeah,
feel
some
like
of us. Okay, let me tell you the situation though.
Yeah. Make
So
it
I
make
never,
sense.
to just be clear and to respect my relationship, I never cheated before until my nigga went to jail.
So you cheated because you just needed some dick.
Yeah, that's all.
But
It
that ain't
depends
really
on what's
cheating.
going on.
He should've gave
Like,
you
you
a
gotta think about it.
pass.
Somebody facing 45 to life. Come on now. I went 3 years before I even did anything. And there was no feeling.
I wouldn't even trip long as my commissary writing. We got
Yeah,
that
but-
mental connection.
But
If
listen,
you getting that pussy
some
popped and I
men-
got 45.
When men are in love with you, they don't think like that.
Man.
They don't even think about you just
It's a lot
fucking
more
and
shit to be worried about when I'm looking at 45
I'm just
to life.
realistic.
that's
this
how
point.
I feel.
And
If
like,
I'm looking at
That's how I
45 to
feel.
life, I really ain't thinking about no
Cause
bitch
I
right
mean,
now.
a lot of men feel like you
I'll
should
like,
be down
man,
and
go
stay
get
down.
some
Keep
dick
your
right
word.
now. I don't like your attitude.
No, fuck that.
Come
No.
holler at me later.
But yeah, it was
Cause
a
I gotta be
situation
realistic
like
if I got
that.
a long time. I did 5.5 years. So, and I ain't had no bra. But if I did, I seen one of my homies, shout out to JJ. JJ was like, man, go suck a dick or something, man, because I don't like how you talking to me.
Yeah, he's with a whole woman.
Yeah,
got that
No, he's
white-
not with the woman that
Yeah,
held
this
him
white
down.
girl.
right. Nah, you getting just nah.
Don't hold that nigga down. If you're gonna be no,
Shout out to
Not
my
only
nigga,
but,
Rich
like, nah, you
Brown.
can't tell me
He
to
done got
suck a
him
dick.
He's
It's
got a
cool.
white woman.
That's alright, that's his preference. He like
No,
white.
because that woman held him
women.
down, snuck him phones and all kind of shit I done heard.
Hold on, wait.
Hey, and now he got out of jail and got tired of her looking like a fat mess because she had them kids for him, and he found him a slim white woman that doesn't have any children, and she's ready to suck
They
meat
gonna see
as
this
right.
shit.
Wow.
Okay, so my opinion on why do men cheat and why women cheat. I personally think that women cheat from an emotional space. They do got to get pushed there at some point. But men, if I was to cheat, I cheat because I'm lacking something. Like, you're not giving me something. So I'm probably going out to fulfill what you're not giving me.
But why we just can't talk?
I'm
why
big
we
on communication.
Just,
I'm big on
just because
communication.
this one time we ain't
Hey,
staying
just
out of
because
hell,
I-
you feel like I'm lacking.
No, I just
You
don't like
supposed to
repeating
help me
myself either.
understand.
I helped you. I communicated. I'm not repeating myself though.
I
I'm not
said
repeating
19
myself.
months ago, you ain't listen.
Right,
so
but
I
women
did
can
it.
repeat themselves on taking y'all shit.
That's
Y'all-
why we got
Everybody got
we
choices.
not, though.
Everybody got choices.
They don't repeat themselves.
Everybody
Yeah,
got
that's what they
choices.
said. That's what they said.
I
They
never said I did.
We don't.
I don't.
For them to hear it one
And,
time.
and you chose to say 98.
And that's our problem as well.
Right,
That's
our
our problem.
as
Yeah,
well.
you gotta.
You gotta, hey,
You gotta
hey,
leave
unless the
sometimes.
nigga put a gun to your head, unless you got a gun put to your head, I don't really
That's
care.
women's problems. We always trying to see the good in people. You gotta see
Yeah.
you gotta see what people give you when they give it to you. We always trying to he'll fix himself.
Or women gotta stop thinking they can fix shit.
Exactly. Can't fix nothing.
Hey,
Can't fix no nigga that
A
can't
nigga come
fix.
to you how you
Okay.
coming. A nigga come how
You
they
know what you
come.
dealing
Some
with.
people are fixable, but that's only like 5% of 90 out of
Yeah.
of that 100 people.
Luckily, you got a 5%.
Hey, I know I do. I'm grateful.
I'm a 1%.
We don't be part of that 5%.
I know some women that got a 0%. He's just gonna do whatever, whenever, and then she's still gonna suck that dick. So, suck that, what you say? Suck that dick, don't bite that dick.
Suck that dick, don't bite that dick.
Okay.
I can't take y'all, man. Hey.
Y'all funny.
Hey, so look, what's y'all take on marriage, man?
Me first.
Love.
So I'm still a firm believer in marriage. I'm only 25 years old. Thank the Lord. I feel like I'm 35 sometimes. But I feel like over the years I watched myself evolve into a different type of woman that I wasn't at a younger age. I watched myself become more nurturing, more understanding. I try to be just a different person for the person that I love and want to be with. So I feel like me being who I am, I'm going to get married. I love the person I'm with. If we get married, we get married. If we don't, we don't. You know, just hopefully have a good ride, and then that's that. But I know me personally, I'm going to get married. I'm just a great woman, mentally, physically, emotionally. You know, everything that I feel like a man needs, I feel like if I don't provide, I can't provide. Because I'm such a person that's willing to change for what I want. And I feel like the man that's going to marry me is going to be the same type of man that woman I am as far as change comes from when you love somebody. Sure. So I'm a strong believer in marriage. I feel like I'm going to be, fucking bitches with my husband, and we're gonna grow old and his balls gonna be laying on my forehead. We're gonna have a good life.
That's the life. What's your take on marriage?
Yeah, marriage is a beautiful thing. I feel like everybody should experience that happiness.
Yeah.
So yeah.
For sure. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's gotta feel right. I'll do it again.
Again? Wait a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been married before.
Yeah.
Why you gotta hold that down?
See, I don't want
like
to
I do it,
again.
but it's like I do it, but it's like it just gotta feel right. That whole equally yo thing, that whole all of that, hell yeah, that shit. I think you're supposed to die over somebody.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I think you're supposed to die over somebody. I don't think you're supposed to die old alone. None of that shit. I think that you're supposed to be with somebody. So yeah.
Old people be dying, and then they partner dying, and they'll die 3 days later.
Yeah, that's how that shit. How you know the motherfuckers was locked in.
Yeah, they was connected. They
connected.
I know
they
some.
was
I got an
soul
old auntie
ties,
like that.
yep.
I got an old auntie like that. Like you could like if you like she that like her husband died like shortly after her type shit.
Oh.
My grandma and my granddaddy still alive and married right now. They has to be sleeping. He got the garage. He just turned that to his man pen, and my grandma stay in the house. They connect when they ready to connect. But they don't like as far as emotionally. If my granddaddy is gone for more than like a day, my grandma will be uneasy, and my granddaddy will be uneasy. And my granddaddy don't speak much.
Yeah.
The only person he talk to is my grandma. He don't talk to none of us, none of his grandkids. The only person that speak is my grandma. She's the nurturer. My granddaddy is like, well, that's school.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, nigga. Yeah.
All right.
My grandma gonna know about everybody, the kids. What happened at school? They balance. My granddaddy, he has his purpose. He's provided for my grandmother. He bought a house, bought a car, bought everything for. They've been married for 45 years.
That's
Oh,
hard.
that's beautiful.
Oh yeah, and I need to call my grandma. I'm gonna send her this. You see me, grandma? I love you. I'm sorry I didn't call you back. But my grandmother is the lover. She's a nurturer. She always told me and taught me, like at an early age, don't argue with your man. Try to understand where you're coming from so y'all wouldn't debate. And then when I was young, I was like, I ain't finna listen to these niggas. Fuck these niggas. But as I age, I understand the stuff my grandma taught me, and I try to use it in my relationship now, and then I plan to use it in the future because they've been married for a long ass time. 45 years is a long ass time.
For sure.
People be breaking up in 2 weeks, all because of petty agreements, disagreements, and shit like that. So for somebody, and my grandma and my granddaddy ain't no poor people. They some successful people. My grandmother is very successful as well as my granddaddy. And all my grandmother money went into my grandfather really and all the investments that he has today. So I hate for people to be like, oh, we in a new, I use that myself. Like we in a new society. But it's a lot of stuff when it comes to love and emotions that you still have to, from the past that they've used that we got to use today. It's,
For sure.
I'll say that.
There you go.
That's what's up, man. Anything else we need to touch on, bro?
My take on marriage. Real quick.
Let's touch on it.
Alright, well then. I feel like what it was in the past isn't what it is now.
Yeah.
What it was originally started for. When you talk about taking men, because men used to make these decisions and put two houses together. Like if you powerful, you got a lot of acres, you got political influence, you got whatever. You got a lot of whatever.
Yeah.
I want to put my house with your house, and then our houses become one, and we got the whole South Side. We own the whole South Side. So that's how marriages used to be put in place. Nowadays, it's a more of a cultural thing, and you got to understand that it's a business deal. You can't just neglect the fact that this is a business deal. You know what I'm saying? Where money is involved. So you got to understand how you're coming to the table and how she's coming to the table. If you a millionaire and she a 100,000 now, you got to understand that, and you need a prenup to protect your assets coming in here. Because if we're getting married for love, and a prenup doesn't mean that the woman gets nothing. It means there's a pre-arranged agreement if this business arrangement don't work out. So, you know, we got to think about everything. I seen Steven Jackson's story, and he one of my favorite podcasters and players or whatever, just personalities. And he had a situation where he left the girl at the altar because she kept putting off the prenup and putting off the prenup. She even was plotting and found a pastor that didn't believe in prenup, so he was trying to counsel Steven Jackson on not getting a prenup. But Steven Jackson was a former NBA player. He got a couple of millions put up. He don't want to be a situation where he get in a marriage, he have a baby, and now you break up with him.
Yeah.
I.e. some of the richest men in the world, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
And I gotta split all of my assets with you. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in if I'm Jeff Bezos and I made $1 billion and then you divorce me, you get $500 million.
$500 million.
You wasn't on the board of directors and you wasn't making no decisions. Of course, you had your role, but I just feel like there should be a prenuptial agreement in place. Not that you get $500 million, you ain't gonna leave broke, but you ain't getting half of this joint. You ain't finna just cut me down the sides like that. Nah, I don't believe in that part, man. We gotta be smarter than that. Gotta be quicker than that.
Gotta be quicker than that. Hey, man, make sure you like, subscribe, share to What's the Demo Podcast. It's episode 12. Thank you to our guests.
Wait. But
that's all our topics.
Free Game Friday. You forget.
Bro, we ain't filmed in a minute. So, yes,
you ain't got no free game?
No, I got free game for sure.
Right.
But thank you for bringing me back, though, because I definitely was getting
sometimes a lot of people tune in
like,
for the free game.
Yeah, they do.
I forgot the free game. I had to just come up with something.
What's the free game?
Free Game Friday. Everybody, we all entrepreneurs here. Okay. So we try to give people free game on stuff that
business related, life related, personal advice, whatever.
Okay.
Advice, something you learned this week, something you just feel in your spirit to tell the people. Stay true to yourself. It could be too. We try to do music related because both of us
executives.
Executives in the music business or own companies that are entertainment related.
And own companies together too.
So Bella, you want us to come back to you? You want to kick us off on your Free Game Friday?
You got free advice for any entrepreneurs out there?
Yeah. So for all the entrepreneurs out there, I want you to understand and to put your best foot forward when it comes to life, and to understand that self-love is the best love when it comes to anything in life. Everything starts with you. So whether you want to go out and start something or be included in something or follow behind somebody, make sure you love yourself before you do it.
That was some good advice. Love yourself.
And it was sweet. She just so sweet.
You got your free game or you need a minute?
Yeah, I got my free game.
What's your free game?
I just feel like everyone should never give up on nothing you want to do. Whatever you want to do, like hard work. I saw a little saying you had out there that said, talent is nothing without work or something like that. Yeah. I really love that saying. Like, work hard. Like, don't give up today when tomorrow could be the day you win. Like, keep going hard.
For sure.
Thank you.
My free game Friday is don't take things personal. Some things, you know, I've been interjecting myself in and like taking shit personal when it's like it ain't even that deep. I gotta really take a step back and like, and that's my advice to others. Like, half the shit ain't even that deep. And don't even take it personal. People don't even forgive for what they not know what they do. What they say? Forgive for what they know, not that they do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So just don't take shit personal, man. You know what I'm saying. Just don't take shit personal, man. All this shit ain't really about nothing.
I like that.
Yeah.
He got biblical. Y'all thee not
People
shall
taking
not
everything serious.
play
Yeah.
with me.
Don't take everything serious.
And it be stressing them out.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not fuck with raw meat, or he face 1,000 deaths.
Yeah, 1,000 deaths.
From Mr. Sean. Alright. My free game Friday is kick down doors, man. One area that artists can kick down doors is shows. You can do your own shows. You can
Call me.
Yeah, you can do your own shows. You can book artists. Book artists that's just a little bit above you and got a fan base that's similar to yours. And you could be the dude that's booking the artist. Invest in yourself. I'm always a independent artist backer. I love independent artists and people who want to invest in themselves and understand that this is a business. You need a whole team. But kick down those. Do your own shows. Do your own showcases. Because you can do it, or be part of the showcase, or ask the people who do the showcase can I be part of the showcase, or show me how to do my own showcase. Right. Kick down those, man. Don't just be one of the crowd, man, because, you know, it's really mental. And I want you to try to understand the stuff that you don't understand. A lot of people, I hate when artists be like, man, I want to do this, but I just don't understand, man. Y'all got so much. I was talking with my partner today, man. Y'all got so much tools at y'all hand just with an iPhone, which is in the last 10 years that other people didn't have.
For sure.
Just Google at your hands. Yeah, Google used to be on a computer, but even before that, it was none of that, man. You had to know a mentor. You had to go fill out. You had to go pay for a class for some of the stuff you can just
know somebody
within 10 seconds get right now. So kick down those and do your own shows and book yourself. And while you doing that, get your database, get to know your fans, get the numbers, get the social media, airdrop your playlist, airdrop exclusive playlists, get the people to what you're doing, sell merch, make money now. Kick down doors right now.
Kick down doors right now. Hey, Free Game Friday is episode 12, What's the Demo podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram at What's the Demo podcast. Follow Real Bella Nooch. Follow Mrs. Str8Drop.
Mister, don't forget the Mister.
Don't forget the Misters. Follow Poetic Nene, right? And follow I Am Mogul, episode 12, What's the Demo podcast.
It was the demo, bitch.